And all the actions sadhana we do is for something. Again, but knowledge tells us there is nothing to achieve. You are the self. You are Brahman. Straight on the face. So this is the pure knowledge. This is how we should be proceeding. With the pure knowledge, we conduct our actions. It is so beautiful because I know who I am. How I do my actions now becomes totally different. When the desires rise, I see them rising. And I'm very relaxed about it, knowing that, okay, there's a lot of stuff inside. And being in the self state, it becomes easy to handle life. Otherwise, it's always my desire pushing, and I'm praying. I need this God, I need this God, I need this God. Then God comes. We feel like that in our head that God comes, God gives, and then I get it. Otherwise, I pray to God, I want this, I don't get it. And I say, God is not helping me. And we keep blaming some God. There is no God. There is only divinity. There is only consciousness. So then why we keep the Krishna? Because nearest to the feeling of God, what we could have felt was in this idol. We sit with the idol and we just pray. We are feeling gratitude. So there is energy movements, there is vibrations and everything around. So that Krishna or whatever idol you pray to becomes energized. That's all. But when you say, Bhagwan, aa jao, you're calling to your own self to help you. Then there are masters who help you. Anybody closest to yourself will help you, will be there to guide you. But other than that, don't get too trapped thinking, every day I will pray, no, I will get this. But I will not do anything for that. Possible, not possible? Tell me very clearly. Suppose, which example to take? Suppose you want to pass an examination. Okay, all of you. Some examination you have to clear. Like our Neetaji was doing this Gita chanting, she learnt it. At a later age also, she learned the chapters, Sanskrit chanting by heart. Okay. Now suppose she didn't attend those classes. Good enough example. So she didn't attend those classes, suppose. And then suppose she gave the test. And before the test, she didn't practice. And she said, Krishna Bhagwan, मुझे पास कर दो. क्या कृष्ण भगवान पास करेंगे? Possible नहीं है भाई. See, she is only saying no. She practiced. She learnt it. She attended the classes. She did maximum effort and she passed. After doing all this in complete devotion, we can feel कि चलो हो गया, भगवान ने करा लिया. वो अलग फीलिंग आता है. वो हर जगह पे नहीं बोल सकते हम लोग. वो अपने आप निकलेगा वो भाव. That emotion will come and you'll suddenly feel, oh God, it was really beautiful. Some divine thing, happened and stuff like that. But we get into all this magic stuff. वैसे नहीं समझना. हर एक्शन का पूरा responsibility ले लो. कल एग्जाम है, पूरा do your whole studies. You want to sit and do something, कल साधना करना है, put your alarm, do everything systematically. Dhruvi, how did you study? Thinking that Krishna will pass you? No, na? Huh. Okay. So then the whole point is we understand that कुछ efforts लेने हैं, कुछ करना है, फिर surrender करना है कि बाकी जो होगा प्रकृति से होगा. प्रकृति से ही होगा. फिर प्रकृति बहुत सारा खेल रहता है. कभी प्रकृति का ऊपर होता है, नीचे होता है. फ्रूट्स हाथ में नहीं है. अगर फ्यूचर में सोच रहे हो तुम लोग तो वो हाथ में नहीं. अभी right now what you feel is in your hand. So take that. अभी 2 महीने के बाद जो रिजल्ट आएगा वो प्रकृति के हाथ में. ओके, तो we remove that feeling कि God is writing my destiny. Okay, put that aside. Next is anything that comes to me comes from Prakriti. There is full control of Prakriti. But Prakriti is not a person. Prakriti is not a lady or a Devi or somebody. Prakriti is nature. Okay? And nature has its own idiosyncrasy. So कभी ऐसा रहेगा, कभी वैसा रहेगा, ऐसा रहेगा. कभी पानी डाल दिया, पत्थर था तो you put a stone in the water, it came up. Sometimes it goes to the bottom, sometimes it rises. There is a lot of things happening in Prakriti which has its own science. behind it. We are not aware of it. So let's understand it as Prakriti. प्रकृति है, प्रकृति से जो फल आएगा वो है. अभी मैंने डाल दिया सीड्स, अभी कोई उगा, किसी को कीड़ा खा गया, कोई अपने आप आ गया, किसमें 50 फ्रूट आए, किसमें कुछ नहीं आए. तो देन भगवान ने, प्रकृति का नियम है, कीड़े हैं, किसको कीड़े को भी पता नहीं वही वाला झाड़ को क्यों खा लेना था, खा लिया. अभी उसके पीछे उसका नसीब ऐसा था, अरे उसका डेस्टिनी ऐसा था. Will you say that? You have planted 10 seeds, 10 trees are going to come up, 10 saplings have come up maybe, out of which one has been eaten by a worm or a bird or something, and one got rotten for some reason, and 8 came up. The 2 got spoiled. अभी हम लोग ये बोलेंगे क्या कि वो 2 का नसीब खराब था, पता नहीं उसका प्रारब्ध क्या था, पता नहीं उसका संचित कर्म क्या था. We are not going to say anything. But when it comes to human life, we start pinning these things. It's a very serious topic. When it's a plant, we are like, a must example. But when it comes to human life, again, it's probability. It's a game of probability. And it depends on us also. Like, suppose I'm watering all the 10, okay? When I'm watering the first 8, I'm in a good mood. When I'm watering the remaining 2, I'm in a messed up mood and I just throw some water there. Okay? So probably it gets squished. We don't know. Somewhere we are also responsible for whatever is happening. Somewhere Prakriti is also taking its role. So we are not pinning responsibility on anything. We take what comes very clearly, and take responsibility for whatever has come and whatever has not come also. So everything is our responsibility. Karma Yoga is where I'm ready to take responsibility for whatever is happening in my life. And then I widen my horizon and think that it's not about me, my body and my family and their health. There is a huge society out there. That is where I need to, actually step out and start doing things. That is where I become a karma yogi. Because there I know kuch fruits milne ka sawal hi nahi uthta hai. Not doing it for anybody or anything. I'm just doing it because it needs to be done. It's the need of the hour. As simple as that. Cleaning ho, whatever campaigns you go to, just do it. Kar lo. This karma karna hai. शरीर मिला ही कर्म करने के लिए है. सो डू द मैक्सिमम कर्मा. एक्शन होते ही रहिए शरीर से, बैठा ना रहे शरीर ज्यादा. बैठोगे तो कॉन्टेम्पलेशन में चले जाओ. बैठने को चांस मिला तो देन कॉन्टेम्पलेट. डू योर ध्यान, ज्ञान, इफ यू लाइक चैंटिंग, सिंगिंग, जो अच्छा लगता है वो सब करते रहो. बट ये ध्यान रखो कि एवरीथिंग शुड टेक यू टू योर ओन सेल्फ. Anything that takes you away from yourself is just taking you into a big samsara, which is like a cycle.